So this is from 2017. It's a Trump. During my trip to Saudi Arabia, I spoke to the leaders of more than 50 Arab and Muslim nations about the need to confront our shared enemies. You can find it, you can find tons of the videos. He was given such praise when he went to Saudi Arabia. And yes, your haters are going to come up with stupid things, but it's because that those shared enemies he talks about is NATO. It's that military-industrial complex of our country than with other countries. They are just the force in the world that's been tyrants over other countries. So this is why he was praised so much in other countries. This is why he was able to get the Abraham Accords, which was peace in the Middle East with Israel. Okay? Because all of our presidents could have done this, but they sold out. They did what the military-industrial complex wanted. And besides, many of them were placed there. They knew they would be people that went along with what the Pentagon said. Trump, on the other hand, didn't, which is why all of your media, who's basically just an arm of them, did nothing but push hate on people, brainwashed people to hate a man that was doing good things. You may not like the things he says, but the things he was saying was truthful. Hillary Clinton is crooked, okay? She absolutely is. There's enough evidence out there. It's just people don't want to go look for it because they've been too brainwashed into their ideologies. And that's part of the problem we have here in America is this ideology thing. I mean, both the left and the right are corrupt here. But there's no reason that these other countries would have done so many of these ceremonies for Trump. Like Saudi Arabia did a huge one. Like something they've never done with any other leaders, because he was actually taking care of a problem that's been happening in every country, and that's the control that NATO has had in the world on all these countries, and it's what's allowed child trafficking and human trafficking in general to go on, drug trafficking, all just a bunch of mobsters. And a lot of people that are on that trafficking ring, part of that trafficking ring, that allows it to move along the trafficking track to get to its destination, is forced labor, sex trafficking, all of it, drugs, and you have to have these corrupt people, politicians, and the Pentagon so that it could go on this long. And Trump was doing something about it. That's why these countries loved him.